Welcome, everyone. I'm Kidz Bop of ESPN. And how does that not get you excited? We are just 53 days away until the 10th College Football National Championship. This is going to be played right here in Houston at NRG Stadium on January 8th, 2024. This great city will be transformed into a hub of entertainment and celebration from January 5th to the 8th, including A-list concerts, a college football theme park for fans of all ages, and a tribute to teachers from across the nation. And the very best part of it is that it's all free. You don't need a ticket to be able to create lasting memories at the College Football Playoff National Championship. To welcome the College Football Playoff to Houston and Shell Energy Stadium, we please want to welcome Chief Marketing Officer for Houston Dash and Houston Dynamo, S.J. Ludke. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Shell Energy Stadium. We're so excited to have you all here today and look forward to hosting 3 nights of free concerts here at our venue in just a short couple of weeks. This venue is home, this world-class venue, I should say, is home to our Houston Dash and our MLS Cup contending Houston Dynamo. Woo! And we're so excited to know that we have a lot of great big events coming in just a couple of weeks. The city of Houston's culture and community is a perfect host city, not only for the entire CFP playoff weekend, but also to host the AT&T Playoff Playlist Live concerts here leading into the big game. And we couldn't be more excited to bring the entire city of Houston and our community together here in this stadium. We are looking forward to it, and we hope to see you back very quickly. We love our stadium and our entire city, and we look forward. Oh, I'm totally messing up my pieces here. I want to thank the College Football Playoff and all the partners who are making this a special day for us here, and look forward to hosting you all back here in a couple short weeks in January, hopefully after a very short off season for our team after we win the MLS Cup.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
SJ, thank you so much. We are going to get to those entertainers and the concerts and announce those in just a little bit. Trust me, you're going to want to wait around for it. But we're going to first talking about teachers, the focus on teachers and the positive impact the College Football Playoff Foundation and the Harris County Houston Sports Authority have already worked tirelessly throughout the calendar year. With the Houston Loves Teachers Initiative, the College Football Playoff, the Good Reason Houston, and Houston Host Committee have already made an impact, engaging 25,000 of the Houston area's 35,000 teachers and investing $3 million to support retention and recruitment of teachers. Their efforts have touched many teachers so far and will continue to leave a lasting impact and legacy on the Houston area. Let's take a look at some of the great work that's been done already.
Our mission is about community, giving back to kids. It's what we're all about.
I give a shout out to all of our teachers here in Houston. Thank you for what you do.
We help raise these children. We're so much part of their life.
Just seeing the little light bulb go off, it's my favorite thing ever.
You may be that spark that changed their life. And it may be 10, 15, 20 years from now, but you changed their life.
So we're going to keep encouraging these young people to be great and do great things in life.
Great teachers change lives.
To talk more about the impact of College Football Playoff Foundation, I want to welcome these gentlemen to the stage. Executive Director of the College Football Playoff Foundation, Brenton Bonowski, and Vice President of the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, Chris Massey. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Brenton, I want to start with you. CFP Foundation was created to support and celebrate the teachers nationwide. Start by telling about the challenges that the teachers that you talk to day in and day out, of the challenges that they face trying to mold our young generation.
Sure. Well, we're proud to be able to support teachers. It was baked into our DNA at the very beginning, and we believe teachers are the most important thing in student achievement, and we think student achievement is really critical to great societies and a great educated workforce. So without great teachers, we're not going to have great communities. And unfortunately, teachers are challenged today probably more than ever. We had the pandemic, which disrupted the system. We had learning loss on the backside of the pandemic. We have the emotional challenges that the kids are going through and the teachers are dealing with, which is kind of above and beyond the academic needs. And then finally, we have politics being inserted a lot of times into curriculum and other things. So it's a really difficult and challenging time for educators.
As you navigate all this, what have you learned about the importance of supporting our teachers?
Well, we know that teachers need to be recognized, and we know that teachers need resources, and teachers need professional development support, and we believe those three things support teacher retention. And we're losing teachers in the workforce at an alarming rate right now, and so being able to pour energy and be intentional in those three areas is really, really important for us.
Chris, for you, the Houston Host Committee and the CFP Foundations are making a real difference here in Houston for our teachers. Tell us more about the success of the Houston Loves Teachers and engaging the 25,000 teachers already and the impact that both organizations have started to have.
Sure. I mean, it's a passion project for us at the Host Committee, and I couldn't be more proud of the work that our team continues to do through our partnership with the CFP Foundation, our philanthropic partners, Good Reason Houston, because we really have been able to touch the educational community and those teachers. We've done it through a lot of different tools, some of that have been brought to the table by our partners at the CFP Foundation, but others that we've developed specifically for our community. We're doing campus renovations, we're doing mural projects, and we're really trying to find touch points and engagement for the students and their teachers within the CFP and the championship environment that we're so fortunate to host here. And so one of the unique ways that we're currently doing that is we're working with our area Pro Start students. So that's a culinary development program, and they're actually going to be competing in an opportunity coming up later in December 5th, to have an opportunity to exhibit at our Taste of the Championship that was mentioned earlier. And so that's just one way that we're trying to give the instructors an opportunity to have some additional resources and opportunity for their students, and to be able to see that into fruition and have that mentorship and really a holistic opportunity for them to succeed in the classroom and outside.
You mentioned some of the artwork we can see around the city. In August, Milby High School, the Houston Host Committee, and Houston Loves Teachers and the CFP Foundation unveiled its first concept of 10 murals that will be painted across the greater Houston area. Tell us more about the projects and how they're coming along.
Fantastic is the short answer. It's truly amazing. We got to see some of the artwork for the first time earlier this week. We've got 11 prominent area artists that are working on 11 different campuses with 11 different art instructors and their students to develop these long-lasting murals that will serve as a very visible reminder that Houston does appreciate our teachers, and it also really gives the students a chance to have that mentorship opportunity with those artists who, in a lot of those instances, actually graduated from those very schools or those very districts and know the trials and tribulations that those teachers and those students are going through. And so it's really creating a sense of ownership and pride in their campuses. And again, just leaving that lasting visual representation that we as a community support them.
Brendan and Chris, we thank you guys so much for everything that you do for teachers. Before we let you go, want your help in helping acknowledge one special teacher and administrator. Please welcome to the stage Albright Middle School's theater and production teacher, Tiffany Banks. Tiffany, thank you so much. First, I need a huge round of applause for Tiffany. She was the A-Leave ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just the tremendous support that you've shown our kids. And we talked about the money that's being given from the College Football Playoff Foundation, $1,000 to you and $5,000 to the school. Can you put into words as an educator what it means to receive that kind of support? And how do you plan on using that money to make a difference in your classroom?
It is amazing to be recognized for what we do. I don't want to say teachers have it hard, y'all, but it can be a struggle sometimes, but we're there for the kids. And so to have organizations that are recognizing us and working with us on retention and giving us resources, it's a very, very big deal. It's amazing.
The connection between sports and education has allowed these partnerships. How have you seen that have a positive influence on the environment for students?
It's amazing. I mean, you don't get here in this room without teachers. That's the one thing that we all have in common, no matter what, and especially with athletes. So to have athletes that are involved and coming back and going back into the classroom and saying thank you, it's amazing. So it's just great.
The College Football Playoff Foundation emphasizes the commitment to education. You've felt that already, but for your fellow teachers, how important is that to feel that support?
It's everything. It makes you feel seen, and it makes you know that, it lets you know that the work that you're doing doesn't go in vain. for many, many years, I felt like no one could see me, what I was doing, and I wasn't doing it for recognition. So to be recognized at this stage is really, really big. And so I know a lot of teachers are just happy to have someone in our corner.
Well, I can tell you we all see you, and thank you so much. Congratulations, and thank you for everything you're doing for our next generation, Tiffany. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone that is going to come up here on stage will be available for question and answer afterwards. But that said, who wants to talk about some fan events? Please welcome to the stage Executive Director of the College Football Playoff, Bill Hancock, and CEO of the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, Janice Burke. Welcome to the stage, guys.
Can we get the teacher back?
I know.
Wow.
You had to follow that. You've done this now for 10 years, Bill. 10th College Football Playoff National Championship. You've been involved in all of them as the executive director. Looking back, what stands out? What are you most proud of?
Proud of the people, and particularly the student athletes, the memories that we're creating for the athletes, lifetime memories. They will never forget that they played here, they played in Tampa, they played, et cetera, et cetera. So that's, for me, that's what it's all about, is seeing their faces both before the game and then the winners after the game. I love that.
Janice, Houston has hosted some major sporting events, but how does this scale and scope compare to the other major events the city's hosted recently?
Yeah, well, with every event, we want a unique aspect and for it to touch our community in a big way. And we are a football city, as you know. We love our football here. So I feel the excitement around this is very different than some of the other events we've done. And we've only been waiting 10 years.
No pressure.
And it's time for Janice to say, when will you come back?
There you go. There you go. That's the next.
I usually ask that question every time I see him.
Line them up. That's the next question for you, Bill. Why Houston?
Houston has everything a city needs to do an event like this. Infrastructure, hotels, stadiums here and out at NRG, airports. But I think most importantly, it's the people power. It's Janice and her team, the stadium operators, the public safety people. They get it. So they have every ingredient you need for this little soup that we're making.
Well, you mentioned it. Football is king. College football is king in the state of Texas and in Houston. What has been the reaction, the excitement level of people in the Space City?
Well, it's the first time we've ever hosted this event. So unlike some of the other events we've done, and we've done them multiple times, I think there is a new level of enthusiasm around this. And of course, the Houston Loves Teachers campaign, you can hear the passion from our staff. I'm so proud of the team and what you've done with that. Chris, great job. It's really, really touching thousands of teachers.
All right, Tuesday night, the College Football Playoff Selection Committee released its third rankings. We're going to take a peek at them. Georgia taking over the top spot at 1, Ohio State 2, Michigan 3, Florida sitting at 4. That is your top 4. Bill, your thoughts so far on what the Selection Committee has done and how the season is shaping out on the field as well?
The committee is working hard, like always, watching games. They've been studying since the season started. This year has been unique. Every year is unique. They're like snowflakes. They're all different. But this time we have more undefeated teams than we've had this late. And so a lot more teams are in the hunt. And that makes it fun. Makes it challenging for the committee, but it makes it fun.
Makes it fun for the rest of us to sit here and debate. Bill and I sat there for 10 minutes before this started debating, what if this happens and what if this happens? So it certainly has brought the intrigue to the end of the season with just 2 weeks left to go. No matter what teams end up playing in NRG, it's a fantastic experience for them. What will it be like for the 2 college teams coming to the town?
I think the teams are going to feel the excitement of this town. One of the things that we do really well is our people come out. So they come out to the Fan Fest, they come out to the concerts, they come out and welcome the teams. There's a lot of excitement that I think those student athletes will feel. To Bill's point, creating memories that will last a lifetime.
And we saw that at Final Four.
Yeah.
The people came out and they just kept coming. It was great.
It's sure to be a great game. Let's get to the event portion of it. The College Football Playoff National Championship Weekend will give the community of Houston and throughout Texas so many opportunities to make lasting memories. There'll be plenty to do, hear, even taste. Now, Bill and Janice, let's walk through the many events of the weekend. We start first with Playoff Fan Central. Playoff Fan Central is a free 3-day family-friendly event at George R. Brown Convention Center featuring games, youth sports clinics, pep rallies, and exhibits celebrating college football and its history. Bill, I know that you love the Fan Central. It's one of your favorite things about National Championship Weekend. Well, how so?
Well, who doesn't love amusement parks, for one thing? And this one is a college football amusement park. I love the families. I love seeing the children enjoying puppies at the playoff. It's just fun. It's pure joy.
One free. I mean, that's what I love, that you offer that for free.
It's free.
We'll get to some of the entertainers coming up in just a little bit. Taste of Champions and the Trophy Trot 5K and 10K both support the College Football Playoff Foundation Extra Yards for Teachers. So here's the schedule. Sunday before the National Championship game is always a great day. So start with a nice run to burn off your calories. And then so you don't feel so bad, then you head to the Taste of Championship that evening. Janice, can you, if I bring my tennis shoes, you bring your tennis shoes, we'll lace up to go run Sunday morning?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And it raises money for our teachers.
Absolutely.
And let's face it, Houston does love teachers. We've been showing that all year long. So let's show up and really wrap our arms around them with a big hug in this run.
I love that. Houston also loves food. Taste of the Championship is premium dining experience and fundraising event offering local residents and National Championship game attendees the opportunity to indulge in gourmet food and drink prepared by local chefs held at Union Station at Minute Maid Park. Tickets are on sale now. So can you give us a sneak peek? Any Houston chefs that we should look out for? I know this city is very diverse and wonderful cuisines. You got any idea of who we can see?
We have a big variety and some really big name chefs that are on board, but we're going to announce it in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned. But honestly, we're a foodie town. This is one of the events that I'm most excited about. And again, it raises money for our charity, which is our teachers.
Absolutely. You can register for the Trophy Trot and buy tickets for the Taste of Championship now by visiting the CFP website. On to my favorite event, Media Day, presented by Great Clips. It's one of the most exciting parts of the weekend, taking place Saturday morning, January 6th at George R. Brown Convention Center. Free event where friends will have the opportunity to listen and watch media interviews from all the different student athletes, coaches of both teams, and for the first time ever, you'll be able to talk to some of my ESPN colleagues who will be broadcasting the championship game. Bill, you've been to so many of these media days over your 10 years, and it never gets old. What do you like about this event so much?
Well, it is up close and personal for the fans to get to see the players and listen to the news conferences. I also like the fact that all the players come, and most of the time they don't. Some of them don't get interviewed outside of this, but they're all there. They're experiencing that, and it's once again building lifetime memories.
Yeah, absolutely. You get to hear from offensive linemen that don't ever get to talk about their favorite meals, their favorite pregame routines, and everyone gets a chance to be interviewed. It's certainly a lot of fun. All right, let's get straight to one of the best parts of the CFP National Championship, and that is the music. On game day, ticket holders will see Capital One stage at All-State Championship Tailgate come alive with premier musical talent. The artist lineup will be announced in the coming weeks. But today, we're here to talk about the AT&T Playoff Playlist Live. These concerts will be happening right here, out there at Shell Energy Stadium for 3 days. And guess what? They are all free. Bill, the Playoff Live is a favorite event of yours. Huge music fan. The soundtrack to the 2024 CFP National Championship. Any bands that you hope we're going to announce that you can see?
Well, yes, I'm hoping we're going to announce either the Beatles or the Beach Boys.
One of those might be hard. We'll see what we can do. Janice, anyone that you're looking particular to hearing or a type of music?
Well, we have such a wide variety of taste in Houston, so I hope there is wide variety, whatever it is. So we have country fans, we have families that like different types of music. So let's make sure, Bill, that we have a wide variety.
We can do that.
Fingers crossed.
Thank you, guys. Janice and Bill, let's give you guys a round of applause. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Thank you.
All right, it is time to reveal the superstar musical acts for this year's AT&T Playoff Playlist Live. Let's roll the video.
The 2024 College Football Playoff National Championship will be beaming into Houston this January. The Lone Star State will host the nation's top college football teams as they embark on a mission for gridiron glory. And as the sun sets, we'll turn up the volume at Shell Energy Stadium, lighting up the skies for 3 nights of stellar concerts with free admission. Gear up for a Texas-sized weekend, January 5th through 7th at AT&T Playoff Playlist Live. Join us Friday, January 5th for a special performance the whole family will love. Billboard's #1 kids artist for over a decade, Kidz Bop. And on Saturday, January 6th, we will be heating up the Houston night, featuring a dynamic force in hip-hop, 2023 BET Best Female Hip-Hop Artist winner and 2-time Grammy nominee, Latto.
Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got beat energy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me, but I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this thing like a melody. And if your girl ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy.
And closing the night, a voice that is capturing a generation, the Billboard award-winning and multi-Grammy nominated artist, Jack Harlow.
That sounds fine. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in.
And on Sunday, January 7th, get ready for a night of country music's brightest stars. A multi-platinum artist-songwriter dubbed country's hottest rising star by People magazine, Megan Maroney.
In Georgia, they call it sin, and I still want the dogs to win, but I'm wearing Tennessee orange for him.
Grammy-nominated multi-platinum superstar, Jake Owen.
Never gonna grow up, never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show. We were doing it right, we were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer, barefoot blue jean night.
And 2023 inductee into the Grand Ole Opry, chart-topping fan favorite and Academy of Country Music Awards winner, Jon Pardi.
Working on the night shift, baby. Dying for your touch like crazy. Racking up the overtime hours. Loving how we're working on the night shift, baby.
The final countdown to kickoff has begun in Houston. Join us for a 3-day weekend of free music and celebrate the College Football Playoff National Championship at AT&T Playoff Playlist Live.
How fun is that, right? All these A-list superstars with free concerts for 3 nights right here at Shell Energy Stadium. A reminder, all of our guests will be available for question and answers afterwards. If you want more details, even more fun, please follow CFP Playoff and CFP Extra Yards for Teachers on social media. Thank you guys so much for coming out here today. I can't believe we're only 53 days away. You guys have a fantastic day, and thank you guys so much.